Green End, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the only reason I came down this evening is because I actually took photographs of how they've left the site. That's how they've left it. I mean, two strong men,
Yeah.
and a small tipper truck could get rid of that.
So where are they digging this out from?
On the, you know, Green End Road's got the green on it.
Yeah.
Where there's a road that then goes around the whole of Green, both sides.
Yeah.
Where that semicircular road meets Green End Road itself.
Yeah.
They've dug out the corners.
Right.
And slapped some tarmac down onto the corners, presumably in readiness for the fact that they're going to resurface the whole road.
Yeah, yeah. It took us long enough to get that to do that, so yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's the 24th was notified as the date that they were supposed to start.
Right.
Well, they actually turned up on the 25th. They did that. No, they did. Oh, sorry. The other. That was. And that's the state of the opposite numbers, 50 and 52. Yeah, I can't see much better than that. They did it on the Tuesday instead of the Monday, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they were there on the Wednesday. And then they buggered off, and I haven't seen anything of them since.
And as because you in the email you referred to the letter that you contacted.
So do you want to just?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm taking up your time.
No, it's fine.
Better doing other things.
No, it's fine because I saw you send this through.
Yeah. I still haven't any acknowledgement of the fact that I sent the email in the first place.
Correct.
Azra left a message on my phone saying that she would contact me later.
Right.
Which was kind of her, you know.
Yeah.
And I haven't bothered to pester her during the day because I thought, quite frankly, I thought that they'd turn up and shift it.
And they've not done anything?
No, they've not done anything. And the supervisor that's mentioned in their letter, Sean Hopkins' name, is presumably it's a relation of...
Oh, the ex Hopkins, yeah.
Hopkins contractors.
No, I've had issues with them before.
Oh, right.
Because they come, like what you just said then, they'll say that they'll come and do some work, then they've not turned up, or they come on a different date, and yet people have moved the cars out of the way.
Well, they're saying on that, please don't park on the road.
Yeah.
And yet they're dumping the rubble into the parking spaces, and you start to think, you know, that's why I mentioned Kafka at the end.
Yeah.
Some sort of Kafkaesque plot, perhaps.
Yeah, you would have thought they'd have just cleared it away as they were doing it, wouldn't you?
Well, they only as a result of a lot of shouting by the residents did they clear away 3/4 of it, but not sufficient to
actually make a difference.
To actually make a difference. You still can't do that. And one of my neighbours, bless him, he's been trying to move it himself by hand. And I know he's got a bad back, and I know he was doing it, he thought he was doing me a favour. But he wasn't really, you know, and if his back gets bad, I'm going to start feeling responsible for it, you know.
Yeah. Well, his mobile number's on here as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's sure.
Yeah.
Have you rang that number at all?
Yeah, I gave him a right bollocking last Thursday.
And what was his reply?
Oh, well, no, it was on the Wednesday, sorry. And I said, if you don't shift it by tonight, I said, I'm going to get in contact with the council. Well, I left it till the Thursday. And I've mentioned it in that email that I did actually give him a right shouting at. And he said, well, I don't think we can do anything before Friday, and it will possibly be as late as Monday.
That's nice.
Nothing else.
Hi Sean, it's Councillor Carl Austin from Burnage. Can you give me a call back please as a matter of urgency on 07974 003396. That's 07974 003396 regarding the issues that you are aware of on Green End Road and in the Green End Crescents with all the rubble that's still been dumped there. I will take it up with Paul Swan and also with Rachel Christie at the council, because obviously this should have been dealt with before now. So if you give me a call back so you can explain why it's not been removed and what you're going to do about it for residents to come and see me at the council's surgery. Thank you. Trying to well, the office number as well.
Thanks. Sorry, I should be taking up 2
No,
councils'
it's fine.
time, aren't
No one else is here. We're here anyway.
I? Yes, okay.
I'll copy you into the email that I'm sending as well.
Oh, right, thanks very much. There's 2 things really that that are at issue as far as I'm concerned. One is that it's bloody inconsiderate.
Definitely.
But the second is that it's incompetent.
Yeah.
They haven't provided sufficient resources when they started the job to actually take away
Take the stuff away the way in the first
as
place.
they did it, And they just didn't want to put an extra vehicle on which they could be using on another job. That's the reason for it.
It's Chris
Sure.
Person, is it
Oh, Chris Person 7.
7@gmail.com?
Yeah.
I'll just pause a second.
Are you doing this for study, university?
Yeah, we're at the sort of the Manchester architecture. We do.
Oh, right.
We sort of Burnage's art. So we do a social module where we focus on sort of community and sort of how things interact and that kind of thing.
Oh, right, yes.
So Burnage's art area I've studied for that's 3 and another
For
week.
your sins.
Yeah. So we're just trying to get to know. So if you are okay for us to ask you some questions after that,
Yeah, by all means.
fantastic. So
Yeah.
get some, how long have you lived in?
I've lived here since year 2000.
So
So I'm just getting on for 15 years.
So you know-
Oh,
you
no, just
know-
over 15 years.
so you feel you know it pretty well. That's fantastic.
Yeah, sure. Have you got another constituent?
I have, yeah.
Yes, right.
That's fine.
Okay.